Hey, I didn't realize we'd already started. The time really snuck up on me. Hey guys, it's Andrew here, Beta64. I'm here for a chill time. I'm feeling a little tired. I woke up early because Cox was supposed to come to my house and fix the wiring for my internet connection, but they didn't do that. So I woke up early in the morning, you know, just for kicks. Just for kicks. Mud Dot, thank you so much for subbing. 5 months, congratulations. Hey Zanby. So we're gonna do it a little chill. If you've got a video you want me to watch, exclamation point request vid for how to do that. And get this, I did something cool. If I press this button, watch this. The music pauses. Now get this. If I press it again, watch this. It plays the music. This is something I like to call the play pause button, and it's a new piece of technology for the Beta64 streams. It means I can take the music and pause it when I'm doing things, and then if I press it again, it'll play. I'm actually really, I set that up 2 minutes ago. That's what the Windows sounds you heard. They were me setting up all that stuff. I know, magic beta powers. This is the only thing that I can do. That's my magical power, setting up play and pause buttons for music. It's a pretty epic gamer moment, not gonna lie. Oh, I should have like a skip. I should have a skip button, like right there. Just like press that, and then it skips. I sub, but no alert. Don't worry, man. It usually comes like a little bit later, maybe. I'm guessing the software is still in beta. Thank you, Rumble Squad. I appreciate that. But Tiggy, thank you so much for subbing. I super appreciate it. Yeah, I think I broke the meter up top. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, Hudbus shared a video. Okay, guys, be sure. Oh, you already sent a video. Thank you, Scott. Oh, wait, if you sent it last stream, then I don't have it. Lemur Hino, first time sub. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. This adventure of a lifetime known as Chill Stream. If you look in the back, you see that? See that poster? That's my Miku poster, okay? That thing crashed down in the middle of the night, and I woke up in the morning seeing a giant Miku poster on my desk. So, command strips aren't as good as I thought they were. So I think I'm gonna put a nail in the wall. That's my new plan. Hey, awesome Mario. That is my. For a second, it said Jonas Turner. I read it as freaking Toby Turner. That's Tobuscus, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I don't know why I mixed up Toby Turner and the main character of Fairly Odd Parents. Timmy Turner. That's right. Timmy Turner. You know, Tobuscus, the main character of Fairly Odd Parents. My favorite Fairly Odd Parent in SpongeBob is Tobuscus. Yes, that is my wife. She's the one that's going through all the videos and getting them into the spreadsheet, which I'll admit is not full praise because I didn't refresh. You know, Tobuscus, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Dimsdale Dimmadome Dome Dome Dimmedam Dim Dimmadome Dome. You should play Freedom Planet on stream. Freedom Planet is very interesting to me because they use. Okay, so when I was a wee lad, I'll pull it up. When I was a wee yad, I used to use something called Multimedia Fusion 2. I used this as a kid to make video games. I was so into it because you can make video games without any programming at all. By the way, highly recommend this tool. Highly recommend. I think it's on Steam, right? Pretty sure it's on Steam. Yeah, sorry, Beat Saber, I couldn't set it up in time. I was having some issues getting the Twitch chat to show up and stuff, and I had to update all of my mods and everything. Oh, they created a 2.5. What do you know? Anyway, the reason I say that is because, there you go, Tiggy. Now it showed up. 6 months. I appreciate it, man. And also, anyway, that's what, Freedom Planet was made with. Freedom Planet 2 was made with Unity, though. Yeah, I could see that. But Angry Video Game Nerd Game was made in this as well. Highly recommend it. If you want to get into video game making without literally any programming, this is what you use. You use checkboxes. So like at the start of the frame, you like choose things and you put checkbox depending on what you want. I made a Guitar Hero clone in this game. I made a drum set out of like you plug in your Rock Band drum set and you can hit it and it would play the actual sounds. I made a top-down zombie shooter that like kept spawning waves of enemies and stuff. What else did I make? I made a lot of platformers. I tried to make worms in it. That didn't work super well. Oh, I made a Super Smash Brothers clone. I did, and it was great. I was 8 years old, I think, when I made it, and I wanted to put blood in it because I was an edgy 10-year-old, probably 10 by that point. Edgy 10-year-old. So what I did was I put blood in it, so when you got hit, it like created a dot, and when it touched the ground, it went on the ground. So, but you know, my parents probably didn't want me making like bloody, gory games. So, I put like a button on the keyboard that would instantly turn off all blood in the game, and then you could press it again, and then it would turn it all back on. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. You probably wouldn't have cared. It's fine. Did I make Minecraft? No, I did not make Minecraft. That goes to Miku. Miku made Minecraft. I'm not gonna pull that out. Did I make Fortnite? Maybe I did. Maybe I really did. I'm not sure. That's what's known as a big brain move, by the way. Stream the games? I think. Do I still have access to those? I'm sure I saved them all. I'm sure I did. And if I didn't, what the heck's wrong with me? I'm sure I saved them. I can just check my Google Drive real quick. Surely I saved it. I gotta check. It's a .mfa file. Okay, I don't have it on my drive, but surely it's somewhere, right? I wouldn't have dared get rid of that. If anything, it's on my dad's drive. Can you make Fortnite? That is also a fantastic question. The last time I tried to make Fortnite, I made Five Nights at Freddy's, and we can all see how that turned out, so I haven't tried to make Fortnite recently. Gosh, Freedom Planet really does have a good OST, though. Anyway, I highly recommend ClickTeam Fusion 2.5. I use 2 developer, but you can make games for Windows, iOS, Android. That totally Flash player. HTML5 Mac. I actually, it was a really, really weird thing, but for one of my classes, my game design class, we were required to make a game in a piece of software that didn't require programming, which I'm guaranteeing is just because none of the art students knew how to program, and there were only 2 programmers in the class and like 18 art students. So they probably wanted to do it where, like, you know, they didn't feel left out. So I had to do it. So I used this engine. I found my old copy of it and used the engine, and I made a game. Believe it or not, I made a game about Cox, the internet provider, who I don't like anymore. We were required to make a game for Cox internet people based on their Cox conserves thing, where they conserve what, energy, water, something like that. I had to make it, and I made a game where you're a little kid, and you have to collect trash from a dump and recycle it, which will get you money to upgrade a park. Conserve bandwidth, am I right? Cox conserves their bandwidth. Heck yeah. Anyway, in case you didn't know, I don't like Cox. In case you didn't already know. But no, I made it. It was a randomly generated level every single time, and you would use the trash that you picked up. You could shoot it below you, and it would propel you up. So it was like having a jetpack of trash. And yeah, I was very proud of that game. Very, very proud of that. Especially because it was me and another programmer. Shout out to Anthony. We did the art for it, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't good. Like I wouldn't say that we had award-winning sprites, but it wasn't bad. I'll try to pull up one of the sprites that we did. Let's see. Also, someone asked what the next video is. It's on PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Very excited for it. I have access to something real, a never-before-seen prototype of the game. I have access to it, thanks to Kudiats. Oh gosh, I'm going through all of my thing. I think it's called Team Game. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Cox Adventure is what I called it. Freaking Cox Adventure. Let me pull up. Actually, I think I can pull up the video. I'm gonna pull up the video of my Cox game. Oh, person make Kyle simulator. There it is. Okay. So, before we do that, I need to put that up. So that way you don't see my personal information, because we had to put that up in order to receive credit for the class. Okay, there we go. So this is the game that we made for class in ClickTeam Fusion. Okay. Wow. Thanks. Anyway, so this is the game. I love Game Club Podcasts. This is going to be an A-attempt. So we've been trying to talk with Andy, but he's been like super busy. So we did all the sprite work for the game. I did the programming, and then you go into the dump, and it's all randomly generated, and you have to use your magnet to pick up the trash that you find along the way. And then you use the trash to propel yourself like that. That took a long while to program. The physics in the game kind of wonk, just because of the engine. But you can collect a diamond and get money. Yeah, it's like a tycoon game. And then eventually, we even wrote our own music tracks for it. And then you could upgrade your park. Oh yeah. Happy birthday Dreamcast, by the way. Really fully upgraded park. There we go. This is the fully upgraded park. Because I cheated. And this was made to work on internet browsers in HTML5, so you can run this on anything. Anyway, then you get to the finished park. Not bad for two programmers with no art qualifications whatsoever. Okay. Would you recommend programming a 2D game on Unity? Yeah, I would recommend it. It's not bad at all. It's a lot easier than it used to be. They've really, really done a lot. So you absorb trash people used to litter, and then you poop it out and litter more. I kid you not. That was one of the things that the professor said. They were like, I don't like how you're using the trash to propel yourself and then shooting it out everywhere. And I was like, well, they're like utilizing the trash in a way that helps. It's like recycling. It's like, I don't know that. I don't know about that. Like, I know about that. Oh yeah, you can do Unreal Engine 4 for 2D too, and then you can use blueprints for that as well. I'm trying to learn art and programming, or at least would like to get started, so I can make a game I have an idea for in my head. Dude, that's how it always starts. You have an idea and you're like, I just really, really want to do it. I'd say definitely give, if you don't have any programming experience, Unreal Engine or ClickTeam Fusion. ClickTeam Fusion would definitely be a lot easier because it's designed for 2D games. And Unreal's blueprint system, I really don't like it. It's pretty rough. Oh, blueprints are an excellent way to start programming. I would say yes, it is an excellent way to start programming. It's just very, it's very glitchy, I'd say. And it's like, there's one way to do it, kind of a thing, and you gotta know the correct way. I ClickTeam has a 3D engine now. Nice. C# is a very good language to learn. That's what Unity uses. Very, very good language to learn. If you want to get into programming, I highly recommend starting with C#. If you have like, that's the thing though. It's like some people have like the mindset already of what programming is, the logical mindset of it that makes it easy. So like some people could just blast right into C#. Other people need something else like Java, which is a little bit more easier to understand. You've also got JavaScript, which is even more easy to understand. It's just like C# is used in more than game development. It's used in a ton of different like applications in the computer science field. So it's just a very good thing to know. C++ is a lot more challenging. C# is like a mixture of C++ syntax and Java's like programming style, I'd say. Yeah, but I would say if you want to go in without any programming, blueprints are a very viable way to make a game. Very viable. I've done it. ClickTeam Fusion is really good. Game Maker Studio is also a classic. I never liked Game Maker though. I don't know why. I just never liked Game Maker. Hey gamer dude. Did I mishear about Java going out of style lately? Really? Java going out of style. Should I learn Java? Java is old and going out of fashion. Really? I mean, I could see that. Because, like, Java is run in, like, virtual machines, basically, to run on any system. Which is very, you know, resource intensive. I could see Java as being the next Flash, honestly. But yeah, C# is very, very useful. Because you can move from C# into C++. I wouldn't say easily, but easier than most other programming languages. Yeah, Flash is gone. Poor Flash. Never did anything wrong. Poor thing. It did so many things right. All those Flash games. I hope people download all those Flash games. Because, you know, where are they gonna go? Where are they gonna go in the big wide internet world? Well, that's good. They're being saved. My tip for any novice programmer, learn the variable types as soon as possible. Oh, yeah. Well, it's like, the problem I really didn't like about Java was like, that you didn't have to define variable types. Are you trying to... Oh, I need to watch videos going on. Okay. Oh, freak, that's awesome, actually. Yeah, checklist. Anyway, I didn't like that. And the reason is just like, I like to know what I'm going to put in a variable, because if I put in the wrong thing, it will crash instead of like making weird glitches. I'd rather it be like, you cannot do this. Or actually, it wouldn't even crash, it wouldn't even compile. It wouldn't even compile. So it's like, I'd rather it not compile than go through it and figure out why isn't this working later. Beta got old and was taken advantage of. The security risks behind is too big these days. With Flash, I could understand that. Poor Flash. When I've moved across the country for the first time, all I did was play emulated Mario games and Flash games. Nice. It seems we've dropped some frames throughout, but I guess it says 0.1% or less. So I guess it's okay so far. The internet seems to have gotten, like, my internet speed has fixed itself since the last stream freaked out. In case you didn't know, last stream, Cox cut it off, died. I was on the phone with the lady, and she restarted my modem, because she was like, this modem hasn't been restarted for 100 days. This might be the issue. Okay. So she restarted the modem, and when it came back, I couldn't get more than 2 megabits per second up, which was probably booting up or something weird happening and getting it all situated. So I couldn't keep streaming from that point because it was just like, it wasn't fast enough to keep going. So now it seems to be okay, aside for the 143 frames that were dropped. That's 2 seconds worth. Negligible. Oh, did you hear that Super Mario 64 was decompiled into its C think it's just C, source code.
Really?
So they're, people are actually compiling it for Windows now. So it runs natively on Windows. It's very early, but they have successfully completely decompiled the game. So you can see the source code that they used for the game. It's really impressive. Skill. Let's see where the. Let's see if I can find the GitHub. Is this it? Yeah, this might be it. Actors. Let's see if we can find Mario. So this is the source code for Super Mario 64. Or at least part of it. That's not. Unless this guy did not do it correctly. Yeah, okay. This isn't it. And no, is it this one? Oh, I think it's this one. It's totally this one. This one. Actors. Or is it? Oh, it's probably source right here. So yeah, these are some of the things. Oh, they have a math utility. I used to do that when I programmed. You create just a utility to do vector math and stuff. Can we start the videos? Just a minute. Anyway, if you're interested in looking like how Super Mario 64 was actually programmed, be sure to check this out. It's got all the programming involved. There's Mario. Okay, so this is like the actual programming that went into Mario. Let me see if I can find something cool. Okay, cool. So this spawns particles if step sound says to, then either plays a step sound or relevant other sound. So this probably creates like grass flying up if you step on grass. So depending on what you step on, it might create dirt flying up, grass, sand flying up, and then it will play the sound for it. Yeah, play sound and spawn particles, what state Mario is in, the sound, wave particle type is in. Oh, and if Mario has a metal cap, or if the sound action is unknown, or if Mario Who 6, then play this sound. See, it's really, really interesting. Plays a knockdown sound, counting from metal cap. It's all more or less commented on. Will that make it easier mod? Yes, much easier mod. Have you ever looked into half A-press stuff? I have heard about that, yes. Determines if a surface is a slope. So anyway, people can literally modify the very smallest parts of Mario 64. They can mess with the physics, they can do anything with it. Transitions from Mario's animations and stuff, like, it's all here. It's super interesting, so be sure to check that out. Oh, we have some questions. Great, that's a really good way to do it. Can you remind me to get eggs and milk? I don't have Mario Golf Code Store Core manual nearby. Whoa, Lemur Hino. Great, thank you so much for the 400 bits. Super appreciate that, man. You subbed and gave bits. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Also, did you know that A Hat in Time is the Fortnite engine? Alright, moving on to videos.
Okay, so you're...
What to do if your parachute fails? Okay. This might actually be interesting. Well, what more can players mod at this point? Well, they could do...
Parachute just failed. Calm down, calm down, calm
They
down.
could try to make like an HD remake of it, using the actual physical code for it. Wait, watch this. Yeah, it paused.
Exactly what I say, and just accept the fact that there are no guarantees in life, especially right now, because you have like statistically about a 0.01% chance of surviving. But again, calm down. Now's not the time to panic. Now's the time to focus. Focus, because if you just jumped out of the plane from the standard 12,500 feet, you've only got about 74 1/4 seconds to figure out a way to increase your chances of survival. First things first, slow your descent. Spread out your body into an X formation like this. Get as flat as humanly possible, making sure that the front of your body is facing the ground. This will help you achieve better drag. If you're confused about which direction the ground is, it's where you're heading towards. Next things next, try your backup chute. To begin, pull and release the breakaway handle to your primary chute. It's most likely attached on your right. Looks like a cloth loop. Yeah, that's the one on your parachute pack. Use two hands and pull it. Pull it now. First chute's off. That's good. But now you're probably spinning uncontrollably. That's not so good. Get back into the X formation, then locate and pull the reserve ripcord on your left. It's opposite the loop you just pulled. It's probably colored red. That's your backup chute. Ready? Pull it. Okay, nothing? Okay, plan C. Keep your head upwards and start scanning your surroundings. You're looking for 3 things: swamp, snow, trees. Your best chance of surviving is to land in one of those 3. Just stay away from water. Whatever you do, don't land in the water. Lean whichever direction you want to move in, but don't go into a spin.
Minecraft
when the moment's
lied
right,
to
pull
me?
yourself up and point your toes to the ground so that you land on your feet. I didn't want to say this at the outset, but you should probably know now that you're about to break your legs. But that's okay. We're going to use them to absorb the impact of the fall. Having said that, it is going to be tremendously painful. So cover the back of your head with your hands like you're doing a sit-up. You need to protect your skull and protect your neck. Go into the fall rolling forward like you're doing a somersault. Ready? Here goes nothing. Okay, you still there? Good, good, that's good. I know. Good news is you survived.
Congratulations.
Bad news is you're in shock right now. But, I mean, that'll keep the pain from being too bad, so, there's that. I mean, that's the weird thing about neurogenic shock. It's caused by overexciting the parasympathetic nervous system. What you're about to experience is actually called bradycardia, which is a substantial decrease in your heart rate. That, in return, will decrease your pulse, and that will lead to a dangerous drop in blood pressure. So, you're probably feeling very, very, very sleepy right now, but do not go to sleep. Stay awake. Stay awake at all costs. Help is on the way, and you need to be awake when they get here.
You're gonna be okay.
Did you know that there was only a 0.0007% chance that what just happened to you would actually happen? Consider this. You've just experienced something that almost nobody in existence has ever or will ever experience. Think of all the money you'll make off the book deal that you'll invariably sign. You'll have a story for your grandkids. You'll be on the Today Show, and you'll get to meet Al Roker. Summon the will to live by thinking about how happy you'll be when you get to meet Al Roker. You'll probably have your own daily double question in Jeopardy in a few years. They'll make a dramatic movie about you where some famous actor or actress will play you. You'll probably even get to sit next to them at the Oscars because, let's face it, this is the kind of story that the Academy absolutely fawns over. The parachute company that you just used, they'll probably pay you a large sum of money to keep you from, suing them. You'll get your own personal entry on this Wikipedia page. You'll forever be able to one-up any exciting story told by anyone you ever go out to dinner with.
Oh, you went backpacking in Colorado? Have I ever told you about the time that I survived falling from
12,500 feet.
Assuming your arms are still able to function, they might even ask you to throw out the first pitch at the World Series. I don't know, but most of all, you'll be able to tell everyone you meet that a YouTube video was the critical factor that saved your life. So, if somebody else happens to tweet some afternoon that they too are falling from the sky, you can send them a link to this video and pass your good fortune on. That's the magic of the internet. And on that note, while you're waiting for the ambulance and trying to, stay conscious, consider watching these other cool videos from yours truly.
Wow. This is a great video. If I ever fall from like 700 million thousand feet, whatever he said, that's like perfect. Remember, okay, go for a hill, trees. That would hurt if it was a tree. Go for a hill, don't land in water, and go try to go on your legs and then hold your neck like this and then don't die. The most important step at the end, don't die. Boot up Wii Fit Skydiving so we can test this out. Guys, what if I test it out by jumping off the roof? There's no hill, you're right. There's no hill. Swamp, that's also... Tugsie. Just sub with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. I super appreciate that. You're awesome. Thank you. And also Mr. Fox48, welcome to the stream. Is there a video on surviving aeroplane crashes? Someone's got to request it. Because we're yes, Yeti Booka. Just type in !! request vid for the instructions on how to do. You already did it. Cool. Sweet.
Internet dropping out?
Internet dropout dance.
Try unplugging all of the phone equipment, leaving only the modem plugged in. If this fixes it, whatever you unplugged might be the cause of the issue.
That's great. Gosh, that happens to me all the time where I'm on hold and I just start getting into the music and then all of a sudden, hello, this is blah blah blah. hi, how are you? Okay. There's usually two types of plane crashes, land and water. What other type? I guess ice. But isn't that just water?
Hey dude, I made this pretty cool meme. I wanted to show it to you. Oh, that's so funny. How'd you make it? Well, you see, first I added this really colorful background, and then this really funny cartoon of a salamander, and then this text, ask for a water cup and fill it with soda. I call it Sneaky Salamander. Oh, you want to know how to make a fresh meme? Well, let me show you. First, you take an oversaturated hallway, fill it with shadow demons, and then add some text like, me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for beans.
It's so true. It's so true. Also, gotta love it's sodium chloride. It's still trying its best to make me watch it a 15th time. That was a good one. Okay. I'm sorry, headphone users. I don't like that. I don't like.
Helps you check codes and prices. I get to save time and money for free.
ASMR was a mistake.
Over 30,000 websites, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Walmart. I've actually had.
Oh, why does it sound like she's like popping? It's like the bones in her teeth are popping. I don't know what that means.
You shouldn't have it downloaded. It takes 2 clicks.
Ah, don't do that ever again. God, never get honey. Oh gosh. Oh man, I wonder why the like, dislike, and the comments disabled is not. I hope they made that as a joke. I hope, desperately hope they made that as a joke. Oh my gosh. Like, there's a difference between that and like Kizuna, the eye ear cleaning ASMR. Now that's a different kind of thing. Now you gotta now listen to this. Now that is quality ASMR. You know? Now that is true ASMR. Kizuna eyes gold.
What have you done? He wakes!
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
And the sea shall run white with his rage.
What is this from? I mean, I know it's Psychonauts, but I don't remember this from the game.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
Oh wait, no, actually no, I do
Delivery
remember
today.
now. Never mind, I got it. I remember. Yeah, this was the best freaking level. I really enjoyed this game. Gosh, there was so much variety to this game.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious. Time for the final delivery to this address. It's fortified with what the world wants. What the world deserves.
Oh gosh. Oh jeez. There's something just so nice about Psychonauts. I'm so excited for the second game. Have you seen the freaking My Milk is Delicious? What is it called? I didn't spell that right. I'm sorry. Oh frick. I hate to spoil the meme like this. but I can't. Oh, I'm never gonna find it.
Maybe try send.
Oh yeah, ascending. Can't. Let me just go straight to YouTube. Was that made in Geo? No, that is a real game cutscene. Nah, they did. Filter. Last month, maybe even less. Yeah, there we go.
I'm the milkman. My milk is delicious.
That meme kills me, and I hate how much I like it. I love how this video has 16 million views and it's unlisted. Why is there 3 of them?
No, 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 no.
What the frick? And what the frick is getting recommended to me, Bobby?
Hey, did you buy dog food? I can't see you. Back up from the camera. Matt?
Till the day I die, I spill my heart for you.
Not right now. I need to talk to you.
Till the day I die,
Oh my god.
I spill my heart for you.
Man. This is what it means to be cool, by the way. If you ever wanted to, kids, if you ever wanted to know what cool is,
Where are you?
this is what cool is. I remember kids who were like this. Who were like, I want to be that. Like, looked up to that.
Okay, good. I just need to know if you bought dog food or not. Oh my god.
I spill my heart for you! Right spill! My heart! Right spill my heart for you!
Emo's not dead. Don't forget to subscribe to Honey.
Did you answer that question, by the way?
Oh, what video of yours is your favorite and which is your least favorite? My favorite is probably. I still think I really like the Super Mario Galaxy one. I think that's my favorite, and I think my least favorite might be, but it's now my favorite because it's my least favorite. It's the freaking Super Smash Brothers video with Sakura. It's my favorite because it's my least favorite. It's Sakura. Well, if you want like actual least favorite, like I didn't enjoy, like I didn't think I did a good job on it. I think the Wind Waker video is definitely that one. Yes, Sakura. Oh heck yeah.
Hello! It's me!
And so it.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
Oh, yeah! Yahoo!
No one's home. Now scram.
Oh, turn I tried to do that trick as a kid. I couldn't do it. I tried so hard to do the backwards like stair trick, and I just couldn't do it. I wasn't epic enough at the time.
That was fast.
Mario, help me!
Mario's Peach impression?
No! You're supposed to collect all of the stars! You're ruining everything! So long,
Whoa. the only video I know that's made better by captions.
I gotta get out of here.
So long, Bowser. Thank you so much for playing my game.
There's always a little extra. There's always a little extra.
Mario and Luigi Mario.
Beautiful. What a guy. He deserves his million subs. Dude, Kiriatsu, that was freaking Mario speedrunning animated, basically. Grand Pooh World? This is the Great Mighty Pooh World. Why is there no music or anything? It's just silence. It's just silence. There is music? I can barely hear it. It's so quiet. Okay, well then, now there's no music. Just watch with no music. Kinda creepy. I wonder what it's like to be this good at a game. Do you ever think they're happy? I know it's a little weird of a question, I know, but do you think, like, when you're that good at a game and nothing is really a challenge anymore, do you think they get bored and they're just like, ugh, I have to go through this all over again? Like okay, I play Project Diva, and I can play on like extra extreme difficulty, and if I play on like easy mode, it's so boring. And I just imagine them playing like regular Mario is just boring. They are a robot, nothing amuses them. That could work. I have beaten this for Yeti. Whoa. Their life is a challenge. Dang. One day I'd like to be that good at a game. But then I think, nah, I'd rather... It ain't that funny. Sometimes you enjoy failing. Failing is what makes life interesting. If no one failed, it's like a flower. If a flower didn't die, it wouldn't be. Let me rephrase. Failing at something is what weeds people out, which allows people who really want something to have it.
Survival of the fittest.
So communism is God's way.
Where you going, little buddy?
Oh. What is it with this? Wait, please come to my house and beat Melt for me on easy. I just got Project Diva for some reason. I can barely beat the songs. Nah, it takes some time, man. It definitely takes time to like learn where all the buttons are.
What's up, guys? It's Strider, and today we're gonna talk about hitting a block.
This video.
One of the cooler secrets in Paper Mario involves this yellow block north of Colorado's camp in Dry Desert. If you hit it once, you'll receive a mushroom. Hit it 10 times, and you'll receive a super shroom. Then if you're crazy enough to hit it 100 times, you'll get an ultra shroom. If you're like me, you might be curious about obtaining even more items from this block.
Hey, Nintendo
When playing
Jock.
the game casually, I remember thinking that if I hit it 1,000 times, something might happen. Well, nothing happens at 1,000 hits, but I had the right idea. The game has to use something to track how many times you've hit the block, right? It turns out there's an unsigned 4-byte value stored in the memory at 014F1A48, which counts up each time the block is hit. Unsigned 4-byte values can store numbers between 0 and 4,294,967,295 inclusive in the decimal system. But what happens if we exceed the maximum possible number that can be stored? Let's say I hit the block 4,294,967,295 times, and then decide to hit it once more. What ends up happening is the number is too large to handle, so it overflows to 0, basically resetting the number. This means if you hit the block 4,294,967,297 times total, you'll receive another mushroom. Hammer it 9 more times and you'll get another super shroom. Then you can hit it 90 more times after that to get yet another ultra shroom. So that's pretty cool, but you might be wondering how long it would take to do this. Well, we can hammer this block once every 8 frames if we time our B inputs perfectly, and Paper Mario runs at 30 frames per second. Doing some simple math tells us we can hammer 3.75 times per second. If we divide 4,294,967,297 by 3.75, we can conclude that it would take 1,145,324,612 seconds to get the second mushroom. To put that in perspective, that's 19,088,743 minutes, or better yet, 318,145.726 hours, or even better, 13,256.071 days. Simplifying this further tells us that if someone hammered this block frame perfectly without ever sleeping, it would take them about 36.3 years to get the second set of mushrooms without hacking. You can tell we've spawned another block in each position based on the opacity of the shadow beneath it. But let's get a little crazier. We've spawned 6 blocks now, but if we managed to spawn a total of 30 blocks by overflowing this value, it would overload the game and crash it. To find out how long that would take, it's not as simple as multiplying the number of seconds it took to get the first 6 to spawn by 10. This is because at around 9 block spawns, the game's frame rate begins to drop, which will impact how long it'll take us to spawn more blocks. Thanks to my friend Rain, I was able to use a gecko code on console to test the game's frame rate each time a block was spawned. Now this is extremely tedious because the frame rates are not always integers. For example, a frame rate that displays as 29 isn't always exactly 29. It could be something like 29.03.
This guy was very dedicated.
This would not be too concerning when dealing with small numbers, but since we're talking about billions of seconds, it would give us a fairly large margin of error. Using a video program to go frame by frame, I was able to calculate the frame rates accurately. Here's a list of the frame rates at each respective number of spawned blocks. Using this data, we can calculate the number of hammers per second by dividing each frame rate by 8.
Oh my lord.
We'll be using that information along with the number of times we'll need to hammer this block to calculate the number of seconds this would take. Just to clarify, the number in brackets is the decimal value of the memory address just to ensure we have the exact number of hits at each interval. After calculating the first 8,589,934,692 hammers at 30 frames per second, the next step is to divide each number of hits at gradually dropping frame rates by their respective number of hammers per second, which we calculated earlier. After this is done, we will add the quotients together to get the number of seconds it would take to spawn blocks 9 through 30. Finally, we're gonna add 2,290,649,251.2 and 10,862,127,354.279 together to get our official number of seconds. 13,152,736,605.479. This means it would take approximately 416.795 years to crash the game using this glitch. Again, this assumes frame-perfect hammers with no sleep the entire time. Keep in mind the lag was calculated using the Wii Virtual Console version.
Here's what he's like.
Let me just move the mic a little bit. So then we take the value of 2,290,000. Wait, that's two. I screwed it up. Dang it. 2,290,649,251.2 and add 10 million. That's billion. Dang it. Just forget it.
Alright. I can't do math anymore. I took calculus and I screwed up my math. So, now it's time for you. TV Dude. You know what you get? You get a special ASMR shout out.
TV Dude. The thing about you, TV dude, is that you really like TV. You called yourself TV dude because you wanted people to know you're a TV dude. And the thing is like all that stuff you see on the TV, all those pictures of places you can go there. I think you're gonna go amazing places in life. And you're gonna find amazing things, even better than that TV. Eventually, one day, you're gonna be called World Dude. Because you've traveled the world and seen all the sights you saw on your TV for real. And I hope you're excited for the future, because there's gonna be a lot to look forward to. Shout out to you, TV dude.
Sleep the entire time.
Don't turn it back on. Done with math. It's enough math for one day. Bruh. Is this a question?
Yes.
Bruh? Bruh. Someone clip that as caring and intelligent Beta64 whispers inspiration in your ears. Both sensual and inspiring. My two favorite things. Oh man, I hope. I need to create a YouTube channel. ASMR64 for inspired ASMR. Beta64 whispers encouraging words in your ear while you're going through your messy third divorce. That's my latest video. Beta64 consoles you after you realize that Karen took the kids. It's perfect. I'm looking at 1 million views. Oh. Whoa, what the frick? That freaked me out and I don't know why. What the frick? Oh! Whoa. Oh. What the frick? That was just the transition from the GameCube to the Sony. Just like, whoo, just this transition. That's a no-go for me, General. Oh, another terminal montage. Oh, Super Mario World this time.
So Mario, how did you come back after defeating Dargon?
To answer that, we need to talk about parallel universes.
Mario's King Cooper has kidnapped the Peach and
you know,
stole
he
my
animates
eggs.
this in Flash. Oh, frig, I forgot captions again. Dang it, I keep forgetting the caps. Have I ever played Stanley Parable? Yes, actually. I did play Stanley Parable a while ago. I love that he uses captions as a meme. Does he create this or someone else? You missed the best captions at the beginning? Dang it, okay, I'll...
So Mario, how did you come back after defeating Dargon?
To answer that, we need to talk about parallel universes.
Mario's King Cooper has kidnapped the Peach and stole my eggs.
Perfect. Okay. And back to you.
Good work, Koopa Troop. Jeez. God, how'd you get here so fast? Wait! You have to save all the Yoshi eggs. My Koopalings have them, but you're supposed to go to the castles first.
Thank you for following Dry Bowser.
Babies!
Where is that from? Babies! The screams of a cheese. Rip headphone users.
Here we go!
Oh no, rip.
Okay, get over. I'm sorry.
So long, Bowser. Thank you so much for playing my game.
Wow. Man. Oh man.
I got you.
Luigi!
Wait. Oh. Don't worry, brother. I will save you. And so the quest continues. The journey continues. Yeah, Giggle64. That's my name. And these are some good videos. Oh, and then we got here. Then we've reached Shrek destroys the Westminster Agility Championship.
Make sure they get that. Push. Into that tunnel. Nice
Shout out to Ant, dude. Shout out to Scott. Shout out to good old Scat the Wags.
Thought maybe she might have got lost for a quick second.
How much motion tracking work they had to go through for this?
It's just time. That's time. It's just time.
Dude, that's a lot of work. I made, and all they say, I made this.
But this is a young dog. Through the weave pulse.
They had to mask out every part of the dog. Jeez Louise. Very impressive.
Have a better idea?
Yes, I do.
That's all I needed. It's all oh no, I don't want to watch it again. Sometimes it's ooh, Wii nostalgia video. Here we go. I didn't own Mario Kart Wii. I did own this though.
New Super Mario Brothers.
New soup. I miss the animated channels. Okay, no, definitely don't remember this one. I had the original. I only played the originals. So I had the GameCube ones. No, I had the PS3 version of it. Dang, maybe I didn't spend as much time on the Wii as I originally thought.
Super Mario Galaxy!
That felt good. I didn't have this game. This one kind of, I borrowed it and played it, and it was pretty good. It was okay. Is this the Blob? Yeah, the Blob. Never mind, I meant that. That is what I meant. Don't, I know what I meant. Oh gosh, did you see? It's just this. That's all it is. I loved Wii. Can we just talk about the new like Switch Circle thing? In case you haven't seen it, Switch Circle thing. The Switch Circle thing, that thing. This thing, yeah, this thing, that's better. The Switch circle thing. I want that to be Switch Fit so badly. I love Wii Fit. I still do Wii Fit. I still force you to do Wii Fit. Every day, Wii Fit. Tugsy donated $1 whole. Dude, thank you, actually. That's super awesome. I don't get a whole lot of donations, so I super appreciate that. And congratulations on being the boss on the screen now. I want to wish everyone a happy Dreamcast Day. It's the 20th anniversary. Enjoy the bites, man. Enjoy the bites you get for that. Frick. It is the 20th anniversary, not the 25th. I love the Dreamcast, actually. My dad also really loves the Dreamcast. But anyway, I want this to be Switch Fit so bad because I love Wii Fit and I want more reasons to be fit. It's obviously 1, 2, 3 Switch. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you know why I know this game? It was one of the few games in the early Wii that you could use to install the Homebrew channel. This was one of the few games at the time. Now you can do it without any game, but originally you had to have Lego Indiana Jones. And I also liked the game. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I have Rayman Rabbids 1. I actually really like Rayman Rabbids. The first one. I didn't like Wii Play.
Take that back.
Wii Play was boring. It was so boring.
How could you
Other
ride
than
a
the
cow?
tank. Other than the
How
tank.
could you ride a cow and be bored?
It was boring. I'm sorry. This is I don't know how much flack I'm gonna get for this, but Wii Play was boring as heck. I freaking played it once and I was so bored. The tank game was fun because it was just Tank, the Atari game Tank. But like freaking all the rest of the games were boring as heck. I know, Osmar, we played Tank. The fishing game was okay. But all the rest of it was just so boring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for who I am, but no one in chat is disagreeing with me. So far, so good.
Super Mario Galaxy! Woohoo!
Yeah. I didn't buy the second game. I bought the first game and then I played the second game from a friend. Oh, that's it. Oh, bruh.
It's a question.
Yeah. 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 Bruh. 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 I got it for the controller, played the game once. Honestly, that's how. Oh gosh, another one. I'm gonna guess you want capture.
Unfortunately, Yoshi can't read.
Burger King
Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Open the door, we have your baby.
I ain't do nothing.
Gosh, this is so good.
Rated M for mature.
Hey, did you know the scientific term for butt crack is intergluteal crease?
Oh gosh.
Jim, you can't do stuff like that.
so much. Free, I can play it on the Switch now. I forgot about that. What do you think so funny? Oh gosh, I saw Sans in the background. Sans? Where's Sans? Where's Sans? I'm looking for Sans. Wait, what, really?
Yeah.
Where's Sans?
Keep going.
That ain't Sans. That ain't Sans. That ain't Sans.
I might have thought one of the shy guys.
That ain't Sans. Back more?
More?
More? Where's Sans? Was it like in the frog? I gotta find Sans. You know how important this is to me. Maybe the skill. When he oh, way more. When he first walks into the last level. Is it worth? I give up. I'm not looking for Sans. This is what happens when you look for Sans. He's an inevitable god who you can never find.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'll look in the comment section after and see if anyone has a timestamp for Sans. Everyone has a timestamp for Sans. Oh, it's 2:08. Okay, I'll pull it up after the
Hey, I wanna ride the Yoshi.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow, look at all those patrons.
Wow.
If you liked this, please.
Got him.
Okay, 2:08 has Sans. 2:08. Wait, okay. I'm real. Oh my gosh, it's Sans. Oh my gosh. It's freaking Sans.
Very sneaky.
That is one for anyone who not be able to see it. Sneaky Sans. Okay, I don't want that. Sneaky Sans. I want to be able to zoom in on that, but what do you? Sneaky Sans. Allow me to freaking adjust the image for you. Let me. What do they call it? What do they call it? What do they call it? What do they call it?
Oh, come on.
What do they, enhance the image. That's the word I'm looking for. Enhance. Look, let me just turn up the clarity. Get a little bit of color in there. A little bit of extra light in there. A little vignette. No vignette. Good vignette. Gonna do a little spot fix. A little spot fix here and there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Phew. Okay, cool. Alright. So now you should easily be able to see Sans. You see him? Zoomed and enhanced. That's Sans. Sand Undertale.
Tell the people what you think about Sans and Smash when you played as them.
I thought Sans was a very good character, definitely top tier. I'm gonna be trying to take him to Evo this year.
Cool.
Hey Beta, I've been trying my best to make videos for a series I've been working on, but I've discovered that I cannot edit for the life of me. So my question is, how can I get better, or how can I find someone to edit my videos, or how do I motivate myself to get better? Make memes. That is a good idea, Andrew. You can try making memes, and it might when I started editing video, I just did it over years and years and years and years of doing it. So you need something that motivates you, and what better motivator than making memes? You're looking at me like I'm crazy. You can make memes, or if you want to find someone to edit your videos, that's a little bit of work. Oh, do you want me to say you?
Me?
Was that what you were trying to say?
What? No.
My wife needs a job. Employ her.
It's okay. I'll find something.
I'll find some. Memes help you learn the different tools as well. See, people are down with the memes. Have you ever played or heard the DS game Drawn to Life? Yes, I did. I played Drawn to Life SpongeBob edition. This is the one I played. Look, that was me. It was SpongeBob, but drawn to life. Which is really cool that they got the freaking rights to SpongeBob. Very impressive. Too poor. Oh, that's real. The original game is better, though the next chapter on DS, not the Wii one. That sucked. Yeah, I mean, a bunch of these Wii games try to make it where you draw with the Wii remote, and that just doesn't work. You're too shaky, it's too imprecise. None of those ever worked, but they sure kept trying.
Gucci! Ooh, shoes. What? $600. I'm out. Ooh, Louis Vuitton. Ooh, slides. I wonder how much. Now this is more like it. Affordable. Yeah, more like it.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Walmart for life. Dude, yep, SpongeBob drawn for life, though. I love SpongeBob.
Double McSpanky with fries in a fork. That'll be $6.53.
This video won't stop following me.
$3.47's your change.
Dude, you're supposed to push the buttons with the pictures of food on them.
Don't need to, Skeet. I memorized the prices and did the tax and change in my head.
Oh, okay, Mr. Magic Man. I also did not hear you say Big McThankies from McSpankies to the customer.
Well, frankly, it struck me as cliched. What do you think about this? Don't let our food be denied you. Put our polyunsaturated fats and triglycerides inside you. I memorized the prices and did the tax and change in my head.
It's perfect. It's the only perfect video.
Picture of money, picture of money. Ha! Gotcha! Big McThankies from McSpankies.
Oh, frick, Claus added you,
Dude,
Mario.
you missed a spot.
I got it. Just a little sodium chloride.
Actually, dude, it's salt.
That's what I said. Sodium chloride.
Dude, that would be salt.
That's what I said. Sodium chloride.
Sodium chloride.
That's what I said. Sodium chloride.
You're supposed to push the buttons with the pictures of food on them.
Such a tryhard in life. Tugsay, thank you so much for following. This goes on for another 10 seconds of beauty. Oh, Sans, Sand, Sandy. Sans is Sandy Cheeks confirmed. Yes. Yes. Have you ever, like, just wanted to kiss Sans? Sorry. What? What? Moving on.
Wait.
What?
This is just too much of this one mix.
Oh, okay.
But you can finish it.
Meow Mix comes in 2 varieties, original and seafood meals. A medley of mackerel, tuna, and crunchy centers bursting with seafood flavor. Meow Mix. Tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
I thought you were talking about the Meow Mix because I had already completely forgotten what I'd said. I was like, sounds dry. Yeah, Meow Mix does sound dry. Oh, you mean Kissing Sans? Yeah. This one?
Yes.
You're supposed to push the buttons with the pictures of food on them. Don't need to ski. I memorized the prices with the tax and change in my head. Okay, Mr. Magic Man. I also did not hear you say big thankies from expankies to the customer. Well, frankly, it struck me as cliched. What do you think about this? Don't let our food be denied you. Put our polyunsaturated fats and dry glycerides inside you.
Whoa.
I memorized the prices with the tax and change in my head.
This became less creepy and more ethereal. This is like something that I would like if I really didn't want to wake up anymore. Like in the morning. In the morning. In the morning, not like die. These are perfect clippable moments. See, Limerino, thanks so much for subbing, man. And the bits are super appreciated. Do the bites expire? No, they don't. You keep them. Are you requesting these videos?
No! Guys, Sans is trying to call me. Sans?
Oh man. Wow, okay, Tugsy. You know the easiest way to get 12,000 bits is donating $120. Oh no. People mod this game?
You only live once.
Well, Seymour, I made it, despite your directions.
Ah, Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon.
Yeah.
Can't believe they made a mod for this.
Oh, you gods! My roast is ruined! But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
With his crazy explanations, the superintendent's gonna need his medication. When he hears Skinner's lame exaggerations, there'll be trouble in town tonight.
Hey, Barb Diaz.
Superintendent, I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill. Isometric exercise. Care to join me?
Why is there smoke coming out of your oven, Seymour?
Oh, that isn't smoke. It's steam. Steam from the steamed clams we're having. Mmm, steamed clams.
How much work did they go through? Whoa. Dang.
Dee Mao! Dee Mao! Get out of the way already!
Is that supposed to be... Is that supposed to be Seymour's voice? Wow, get out of the way already. they get just a low-budget Seymour voice? Jeez Louise. They made a perfect game. How did they do it? Remember when they used to say like press the action button because of the multi-platform games? I don't think they
Looks
do
like
that
you
anymore.
got administered. Let the city pay for it.
I haven't heard freaking press the action button in years.
Superintendent, I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers.
I thought we were having steamed clams.
No, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers.
You call hamburgers steamed hams?
Yes, it's a regional dialect.
What region?
Upstate New York.
Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never
start?
heard anyone
You can
use the phrase
controls
steamed
down
hams.
below.
Oh, not in Utica.
There's
No, it's an
there's
Albany
a jump
expression.
button that you can use to
I
jump
see.
on the stream.
You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger.
Oh, no. Patented Skinner burgers. Old family recipe.
I actually
For
watched the
steamed
steamed hams
hams.
meme today.
Yes.
It's
Yes,
been
and you
so
call them
long.
steamed hams despite the fact they are obviously grilled.
You know, one thing I
call steamed hams White
Excuse me for 1 second.
Of course.
Oh, well, that was wonderful. Good time was had by all. I'm pooped.
Look at the
Yes,
deadness
I
in his
should be.
eyes.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within
There should
your
be a
kitchen.
button that allows you to
Yes.
see the panels.
That's it.
They're the cold stream extensions.
No.
It is possible.
Seymour! The house is on fire!
No, Mother, it's just the Northern Lights.
Well, Seymour, you are an odd fellow, but I must say, you steam a good ham.
Help! Help!
What an incredible thing. Learning how to stream extensions, yeah. Let me see. See if I can make it easier. I guess I can't do it on my end because I am the streamer. I gamble too much and now have no bites. You can earn bites from hosting. Type !host and that'll earn you 250 bites. Easy. Osu, are you okay? Cool.
Someone we saw in Japanese Game Center would probably beat that.
Yeah, no, that was easy. I mean, I could do that. I put up a sign that says go to stream website if you want an avatar. Well, the avatar panel is like, let me see, twitch.tv. So like, if you go here, I don't know who that is, but it ain't me. If you go here and you scroll down, this is the panel where you get the avatars and stuff. And you should, if you're mobile, you know, if you're using the app, it should show up like as a button, like a puzzle piece button.
Coming from Nintendo, the new Nintendo 23DS Lite IXL. What? Oh, we're not getting this one? But Japan's getting it, so why? People
First time
really
you have to get on their
seem
site
to
or
want
stuff.
this one,
Oh.
though. I mean, couldn't you just sell both? Okay, I mean, that's fine. Whatever you guys want. Regarding that last one, no, it's not. It's gone. Died. Okay, anyways, coming from Nintendo, new Nintendo 23DS Lite featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series XL and Knuckles. Okay, that's a wrap, huh? What? You're releasing a new one, but you just
that's what
released
threw
this
me
one.
off.
People bought it. They're gonna be pretty.
I was like,
pissed,
you
I
threw
think. Coming
off.
from Nintendo, super new mini power Nintendo 23DSi Lite Micro XL DDLLEU Boy Virtual Advanced SP Micro Player and Knuckles Color Cube 64 and Watch Entertainment System featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Also plays on 2DS. What's a 2DS? Oh, that's a 2DS.
Featuring what is that featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series? Featuring. I gotta figure out where that's from. Oh, it's from this game, obviously. Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem Pringles. It's obviously that game. Did they just like put it on freaking? Why did they do that? Like, what is this, like the actual box art? They put it on a freaking Devil May Cry box. Isn't that like the main character? Oh. So it's from a Shin Megami Tensei box. Okay. Yeah, I thought it would be from a fighting game, but I guess they were in a freaking. Yeah, it's from a Shin Megami Tensei game. Interesting. The more you know. Oh my gosh!
Are you hungry? Why not have some Pringles? It's exquisite cuisine. Come on in and purchase this chip. Come enjoy these crisps. What's that? You're going to get Doritos instead? Really now? You think you have the audacity to buy another brand of chips? You will regret that purchase.
Super scared. I'm so scared. Okay, nothing happened. Oh god, I thought for sure there was gonna be some sort of jump scare. Jeez Louise.
He's going over that cliff.
Freaking old American cartoon.
Going over that cliff.
Why was Speed Racer popular around here? In the Americas. Speed Racer is actually an old anime? That was anime art style? It's funny because now freaking Sans actually is a Smash Bros character. So now it's all Smash characters. This is what's known as entertainment, by the way. Whoa! Gone wrong is right. Sans is not a Smash character. Yeah, he is. He's in Smash. Sans is in Smash. You can't say Sans is not in Smash. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. What, again?
Oh my god.
You want me to see it again?
Sans is trying to call me. Sans?
Frick, TV dude. You know that Sans is like actually in Smash, right? The trailer was just a reskin Mega Man. You know that he's actually in Smash, right? Like for realsies? Oh gosh. Proof? You Sans in Smash.
That'll pull up your reaction.
Sans, like, official Nintendo video. Okay, let me just show you. Easy money. Way to figure it out without even watching a video. Nintendo, okay? Andrew getting our whoosh? No, I'm gonna go for it. See? Right there. There he is. It's Sans.
There's a man who has artistic vision. He's showing up Nintendo with each decision.
There you go. I told you I had proof. There's Sans. Right there.
Do his artistic skills know no boundaries? Nintendo, hire this man. Nintendo, hire this man. He's using Unreal Engine in any way he can.
Alright, moving on. Continuing with this travesty. Poor guy. Okay, first off, sodium chloride? Sodium bruh. That didn't even make it. Can we watch Naked Grandma? Thank you for finding it for me.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house.
Naked Grandma!
Naked Grandma! Naked, huh? Would you rather build an anime action RPG in Unreal Engine 4 with exclusively blueprints or build a 10-hour action RPG in Unity with exclusively scripts on the internet? Ew. Gosh, no, I'd use blueprints before I'd use scripts on the internet. Ew. I didn't even get the bites for hosting. You definitely got the bites. Because the thing said it. Try reloading the page. It wouldn't show up in chat if you didn't actually earn it. The way that the system works. Ah, she says. Have you tried out Banjo and Smash yet? Actually, yes. He's a lot slower than I thought he was gonna be. He's a heavy, medium heavy. And there's so much like wind up to his moves that it's a little bit difficult to really do well when people can just move around you while you're doing your bam and slam. I really like the character. The two people that I played with didn't like the character. So it's like, I don't think he's gonna be super played a lot. The stage is a little bit nauseating. I hope that they do like a patch that'll make it not rotate as much, or at least not as fast. Because it is a little rough when it starts spinning. Just a little bit. I feel like I could get used to it. Just for the music alone, I gotta play it. I gotta play the stage. And she says, I have a question for you. Have you played Sans yet? Have you played Sans is the real question. Yeah, you either love the stage or it makes you barf. That is very true. And yes, I am working on a new vid. I'm working on PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale with an exclusive prototype that only that Kuriatsu was nice enough to give me gameplay for, and it's exclusive, never before seen footage, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great. Wii safety taken too far. Actual photos taken from the Japanese Wii manual. Oh! Ah, I didn't like that first one. I did download Sans for the Megalovania, but I'll never touch that Mii costume. I understand. God, it's so cute. So freaking cute. What in the world? Why didn't we get any of this beauty? And how did I not know about this for so long? I love the Luigi's Mansion video. Yeah, no, I am definitely, for sure, redoing my Luigi's Mansion video. I really hope I can get it done at December 11th. What is that even trying to say? So the plan is to redo it. This was an art project joke over in Japan, to my understanding. Ah. Okay. So is this official or not is the question. Oh, don't hurt your finger, bro. Oh, pretty. There's boundary rate. Hi, watch this video. Do yourself a favor and watch Off-Camera Secrets Wii Sports Resort. Good video. Look at the poor thing, it's puffing out smoke. Poor little Wii. Did you get the question from TV dude?
Yes.
What's the question?
That if I got his video, and there it is.
Oh, it's right here. I'll do it. Oh gosh, what the frick? Is this some horror thing? Is this freaking red mist? Is this freaking red mist? It's freaking what? God, red mist scared me as a kid because I was a stupid creepypasta boy.
It sure is comfortable around here. Now that SpongeBob is gone, I gotta get SpongeBob back. I gotta get SpongeBob back.
7-Eleven.
Can I get you anything? Give me all the money in the cash register. Don't do this, Squidward. But I gotta get SpongeBob back. You know this is wrong. This won't bring SpongeBob back. I leave it.
How'd you get those characters? They're called stream avatars.
Mr. Krabs! Ahoy, Buffalo! We gotta get SpongeBob back! We gotta get SpongeBob back! We gotta go! But how? We need some wheels!
This is gonna be like incredibly disturbing.
Sandy!
Howdy, Squidward. Want to talk about Texas?
We gotta get SpongeBob!
Is this family friendly?
We gotta get SpongeBob back faster than a dill rabbit on a horn pickle.
Okay. What the freak is going on?
Patrick! I know. We gotta get SpongeBob back.
That's pretty good.
Here's the key.
The ice key from Banjo-Kazooie? Dude, Don, we gotta get SpongeBob back. You're just in time. I'm just like half expecting SpongeBob to be dead.
SpongeBob? It's not him.
The frick?
Don't worry, Squidward.
No, to get stream avatars, all you do is follow, and then you get one below the stream, and you can use your bytes that you earn just by watching the stream, and hosting and all that kind of stuff to get different kinds of avatars like Mario and Luigi and all that kind of stuff.
You, lad.
Are you working on your sequel to Freddy Fish? I'm afraid not. You're gonna start working on the writing tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. What the frick?
Squidward! Whatever you do, don't look back! Huh? No! No! Where am I?
What the frick? What's the next Beta64 episode? PlayStation All-Stars. What the frick? PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. It's got a super interesting development story.
1 second later. SpongeBob, where's that Krabby Patty? Oh, it's right here. It's been sitting in the window all day. Huh. The customer left. I'll just put it down here for the rats to enjoy. Finally, the Krabby Patty is
God, that's not
mine.
even close.
Let's take a look at that secret.
That's not even
formula.
remotely close. Oh! Oh gosh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, eye things. Oh, I hate that. Ah. Ah. Ah.
poopy head.
I'm a what?
When we spell it out, you're a poopy head.
Jeez Louise. Switch Lite, what do you think? Switch Lite's good for people who either can't afford the expensive Switch, or for a kid who's like wants a Switch for Christmas, a good budget gift for the kids for Christmas. I don't have any desire for it, and I don't think many people will have like a desire to like buy one, to be honest. Especially if you already have a Switch. It's just a dumbed down Switch. It's the same reason of why I didn't buy a 2DS. The 2DS was designed to be like a cheaper alternative, and I didn't need it. I don't think it's bad. Dang, you heard it here, folks. It's a brand new cool anime. Unlisted. No one knows about it but us. We're the first people ever to know about this. This untitled, cool, and new anime.
Cheeto.
Cheeto. Now we're like, we're really going through these. I think get a few more videos, but don't take any more suggestions. Like, if you requested already, it would definitely have gotten it. Right click. So stupid. Wonderful. Beautiful. Also, oh frig, it's Rainbow Road.
It's called a road. It's called a Rainbow Road. It is a road that
This song's for you. I want you to know,
Queequeg,
that even if you fall off Rainbow Road, you'll know when you get there. Because when you fall off Rainbow Road, you can just get right back on. We all go on the Rainbow Road. You can forget that part of the lyric. But I just need you to know that even if you fall off the Rainbow Road,
it's a road called Rainbow Road. It's got Princess Peach, Mario, and the Toad. It's
look
a
at
road
that.
called Rainbow
All your
Road.
friends are here on
It's a
Rainbow
road
Road.
we're gonna go, we'll
You
go
got
on.
this. Even if you fall off, it's gonna be okay. We're all here for you on Rainbow Road.
It's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow
2008.
I'll miss you again, Uncle. It's Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow Road.
This is the best version of Rainbow Road. By far. This music is just classic. And that freaking GameCube version is so freaking hard.
It's called a road. It's called a rain.
Poor uncle. Oh gosh. Okay. Are you ever gonna do a game jam for Unity? Nah, I don't. I'd rather create a game with more time than a game jam. Yeah, I know. There's no guardrails. It makes it really hard and difficult and cool. Jeez Louise. Ah, oh boy. See, it's got no last name. Oh, Quicklet, thank you for hosting. Okay, Figar the Dragon. Figar the Dragon, or it's shout out, okay. Figar, it doesn't matter. You are a dragon, and nothing can take that away from you. You can fly. You've got fire breath. You got scales to protect you from the war times. That's a big deal. You're a big deal. Just know that. Just know that you've got all these special abilities and talents that it doesn't matter what you're called. It doesn't matter what people say and do. Just know that you've got something already inside of you. That even if I do mispronounce your name, you're like, I got scales, I got fire breath, I got flying. That's a big deal. Never forget that. When life gets you so worked up on names, just know that you're a dragon first and foremost. That'll help you through it. Okay. Another terminal.
Ladies and
this one's 7 minutes long.
You can watch however much of it you want.
gentlemen, we've got an exciting match.
Frick. And I've seen this one too, so I won't even react to it well. I'm sorry. I've already seen it and I won't react to it because I'm sorry.
Island. Early in development, Super Smash Bros. Was more of a handcrafted project by Sakura and Iwata, and it was entitled Dragon King: The Fighting Game. Quite an inventive title. When Nintendo 64 was being released, development of Dragon King moved over to the N64 to utilize the joystick on the controller.
Quite an title. Do you have one more video? Do you have any? That was it? That was it. Okay, give me a question. And then, frick. Y'all about to be heckin' promoted for admin just for setting that in. Aw, awesome Mario. That's so sweet of you. Dang. Tiggy also said he asked a question. What did he ask? I can scroll down my list. Tiggy redeemed, Tiggy redeemed, no. I don't see a question. Do you remember what the question was? Feel free to write it here. Quick, put your link, put your link in chat. I want to give you one video. We'll make yours the last video for the night, and then I'm gonna order pizza. Also, okay, you and Chibi Manny. I want to give you both one because I skipped the last one. Is a new Game Club podcast episode coming? I think I did answer that, but I'll answer it again. Andy's been very busy with a secret project. And, this one's really easy to input. So he hasn't really been available.
What is up, Brick-In Gamers? In this video, I will be discussing the top 10 worst moves in the Super Smash Bros. Franchise, not just one game, based off of years of research. So, if you disagree with me, you're kind of just, well, stupid. This video was actually inspired by WatchMojo's top 10 worst Super Smash Bros. Items. Go check him out if you haven't already. One of my favorite Smash content creators. Anyway, at number 10 is Sheik's Down B from Melee. Interestingly enough, this is the only move in Smash that will take you from the #1 character to only the 6th wrong wrong tier list. It is the only move in Smash that'll take you from S tier to low tier. And yes, this does mean Zelda's down B is one of the best moves in Super Smash Bros. As you may already know, Melee had a very painful development cycle, since it had to be developed in only 13 months. I think Sakurai and the team knew how bad Zelda was and that there was no going back, that they actually allowed Zelda players a chance of winning by letting her transform into Sheik. But for some reason, there's some people who still play as Zelda. Nah, I'm just kidding. The real reason this move's only number 10 is because Zelda has taken sets off of Hungrybox and Armada. Frickin' broken ass character, dude. Next is Bowser Jr.'s neutral B, also known as the Clown Cannon from Smash 4, which is a move so bad I couldn't even find a hitbox of it. This is the move Esam said was the worst in Smash 4 in his video, and despite receiving 3 buffs, it's one of those moves you will never actually see anyone land in tournament against a competent player. And believe me, I've searched through thousands of matches on many different websites, and not even the top tier Wendy can land it.
Okay, worse. I was like, I thought this was the best move for a while.
Way too long to start up, being incredibly slow, not doing a substantial amount of damage, doing very little shield damage, meaning you can just shield it for free and not be punished, only being able to shoot 1 at a time, which thankfully in Ultimate now you can shoot 2, which is pretty cool. Wait,
you can shoot 2 at a time?
I guess that kind of counts. Next is Brawl Meta Knight's jab, which may come as a surprise to some, seeing as Brawl Meta Knight was a pretty decent character. However, when I went around my neighborhood asking the Brawl veterans what they thought the worst move in the game is, the majority of them said Meta Knight's jab. However, the veterans could have been a little bit biased because they may have all been Brawl Meta Knight mains themselves and haven't seen what 80% of the cast's moves do. This is a move that you almost never see in competitive play, and if you do, it's almost always a misinput. If this move is used on accident, you can use the final animations to pull out a down smash or up B. But you should pretty much never use jab over F tilt because of its poor range, poor damage output, and can be punished pretty easily. Even for jab blocking, you're much better off going with down tilt. But yeah, it's pretty funny that Brawl's best character may very well have the game's worst move. Here we have Kirby's aerial side B from Melee, his hammer. This move is nothing short of a disappointment and is thought to be the worst move in Melee by many. I searched YouTube and watched all 5 of the Melee Kirby combo videos that exist, thinking that maybe you can land Kirby's aerial side B on some kindergartners to style, but the only time I actually saw it used was on a level 1 Bowser CPU, so now if you do get all the hits, the move has decent damage output, but it's so easy to SCI out of. You can actually edgeguard with this move, but Kirby's downer is almost always a better option for edgeguarding. So basically this move does very little damage output if you SDI it, is very punishable, and it doesn't kill, unlike in the next Smash games. If you go back and look at the Brawl reveal trailer, you can actually see that in Brawl, Kirby was originally going to have his aerial side B for Melee, but I think—
This guy's taking my job! He's taking my job! Looking at prototype footage, that's my gig.
The developers knew that Melee Kirby mains were very depressed people, so they decided to change it into his beautiful Brawl aerial side B. But for some reason they changed it to be bad again in Ultimate and Smash 4, and
it's
what?
Fine.
What? Why? Next we got Simon and Richter's dangly whip thing, which may very well be the worst move in Smash Ultimate. In Castlevania it's actually useful, but in Smash they basically made it a meme like Sheik's chain in Melee. Unlike Sheik's chain, which can do a massive amount of damage and be useful for edgeguarding, the Vampire Killer does knockback, but it doesn't kill until ridiculously high percents. It can block weak projectiles, but not very well, and it simply cannot block stronger projectiles at all. But seriously, what idiot is going to see a Belmont sitting in front of them, dangling their whip around, and think to shoot a weak projectile at them?
Well,
actually
my thing.
Me, because that's
I never knew that was a
playing
move.
Mega Man there. It's pretty high level gameplay. Another move that seems to be intended as a meme move in Ultimate is Isabelle's jab. However, you can use it into certain moves at higher percents. Obviously, Little Mac aerials are bad, but Little Mac players are still going to use these moves in matches. This move is so useless that no Belmont player who is playing in bracket and actually trying to win will ever use it. Except for if they want to troll, but it pales in comparison to the supreme trolling move, Sheik's Melee Chain. DK's dash attack from Smash 64 is considered to be the worst move in the game. This move has set knockback, meaning it does the same knockback regardless of percent, meaning it will never combo. It also has very bad range and a tremendous amount of in lag and can be easily shielded, so using this move you're probably going to get punished. Melee DK's dash attack is also worth mentioning as a terrible move, however Melee DK is less likely to get his stocks eviscerated. In Smash 64, DK's dash attack has a good chance of getting the user killed due to the game's combos. I wish I could show you an example of it being used in tournament, but few people are stupid enough to actually use it. I mean seriously, if you look up Smash64 DK guides, the first thing they tell you is not to use his dash attack. All DK mains have been genetically hardwired at birth to not use this move. The only use this move has is setting up tech chase scenarios by hitting the opponents on the side platforms of Dreamland, or to clank with Kirby's up tilt giving him frame advantage, but most 64 players will advise you not to use this move at all. Puff Sing in Smash 64. This is the only up B that doesn't send you up. In the other games, this doesn't really matter since Puff's recovery is so amazing. But in Smash 64, Puff's vertical recovery isn't very good. So yeah, they gave her an up B that doesn't send her up. So you think they'd actually make it a usable move, but it's not. Unlike the other games, you can't grab the ledge while singing, which would actually give it a purpose. The people who do get hit by this move in Smash 64 may only have 2 brain cells, or they probably play on their phone or something. And even if you're lucky enough to land it, your opponent can DI or mash out of it before you're done singing to punish you. You can use the teleport glitch and sing to be stylish, but it's very suboptimal
the critical.
and for filthy cheaters who probably wave dash. Puff players may also accidentally use sing when performing a rising pound, which requires you to move the analog stick slightly up, and they're just dead. This is also the only Smash game where the opponent remains asleep longer if they're at low percent rather than high percent for some reason. There might be a few of you asking, what about Jigglypuff's custom move in Smash 4 Spinfini? Well, I didn't even bother to include custom moves in this video because nobody cares about custom moves. Kirby doesn't care. Kirby's not willing to copy custom moves because he hates them. They even forgot to give the Smash 4 DLC characters custom moves. No one who worked on Smash Ultimate cares about custom moves, which is why they're not in the game. Except for Mii's, because Mii's always get special treatment. Next is Luigi's infamous dash attack from Melee, and as you know, Luigi's dash attack is bad in pretty much every Smash game except Ultimate. This move is a mistake, and I mean actually. In Smash 64, it's missing its finishing hit, which is supposed to send the opponent a lot further away than the other hits, but due to a developer oversight, it does not work. This is what the finishing hitbox is supposed to look like, and if it wasn't for this oversight, Melee Luigi would have likely had a finishing hitbox. While Luigi's dash attack is bad in Smash 64, it can be very situational. However, in Melee, nobody actually wants to use this move in a serious competitive match. For some reason, this move was actually nerfed from Smash 64, as in Melee it has more startup lag and deals less damage. The move also has 22 frames of end lag, so it can be punished very easily, and you can SDI out of it, which was actually changed in Brawl where it's impossible to SDI the move. In Brawl, Luigi also finally got his final hits actually in the game, which is
one bite of code
nice
to
job.
reactivate the attack.
Melee Luigi has another move that's worth mentioning as a contender for one of the worst moves in Melee, which is his down-angled forward tilt, which for some reason has set knockback. However, it can be a pretty decent edge-guarding tool. It's the man himself, Kirby, back on the list with his F-throw and back throw. These are 2 moves, but they are equally as ineffective, so here they are at number 2. This is the only throw in Smash that simply doesn't work. For the player, that is, it works very well for the opponent. Sure, you can use it to cheese a sleeping person or someone with no fingers, but if you didn't know, you can just press jump to escape it, so you don't have to be all like... While Luigi's dash attack was merely an error, I have a hard time believing Kirby's throws were unintentional. I believe there is a reason they made this move not work. Because of the creation of Kirby's up tilt in Smash 64, Sakurai was called out for supposedly having Kirby bias. To prevent any more of these remarks in the next installment, Sakurai told the development team to make Kirby as bad as possible. And yeah, the rest is history. But Meta Knight ended up being the best character in Brawl, and Dedede ended up being the best character in Smash Wii U, and now Kirby's the best character in Ultimate, so explain that, Sakurai. At number 1, we were all expecting it. You already know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Jigglypuff's Arrest. In every Smash game, it doesn't matter, this move is completely useless. Think Jigglypuff Sing, but instead of sending your opponents to sleep, it sends you to sleep. Whatever you do, do not use this move in tournament, since if you accidentally use it, your opponent can just kill you. It's baffling to me that the number 1 ranked Melee player in the world plays this character and misinputs Rest a lot, but is somehow still ranked number 1. This is the only move in Smash that is 100% completely useless. What the f-
Man, that actually was really incredibly interesting, and also has a high dislike ratio. Dang, that is so interesting. Alright. Oh, is this another video watch? Oh, okay. Well, then that'll be the last one. If you can make one thing in life, but it can only be in a tunnel at the bottom... Wait, what? If you could make one thing in life, but it can only be in a tunnel at the bottom of the ocean... What? The book from Sunshine that you can't reach because it's in a door in the bottom of the ocean.
Sonic Hedgehog is a game where medium-sized animals save small-sized animals from the clutches of large egg. You play as Sonic Hedgehog, a blue mouse who runs so fast his legs become donut. Sonic learned to run by avoiding the police. This is because he cannot pay his taxes and drops his life savings anytime he stubs a toe. Follow Sonic as he speed runs his way through slides, loops, boingos, spikers, and other obstacles, sometimes including the floor. Or don't follow him, depending on how the camera feels. When he is on screen, Sonic can rev himself up into a spin ball because he is immune to motion sickness, but not seasickness. Like other mice, Sonic cannot breathe underwater. He is, of course, fine in space, where it is easy to breathe because there is no water in the way. If Sonic wants to scramble large egg, he's gonna need one thing, and that's to look fabulous. Collect hair dye crystals and rub for instant blonde. Sonic has lots of friends to help him collect those rocks and rock that look. Here come 3 of Sonic's best friends right now. Mighty the Armadillo, Danica Patrick, and United States President. There is a strict friend dress code, however. The boys wear shoes, and the girls wear entire outfits. Gotta cover up those private parts. And if the internet has taught me anything, it's that the toe is the sexiest part of the body. Toe, yeah. Speaking of sexy, large egg. And large egg isn't the only oval Sonic has to worry about. There's a whole cavalcade of eggy boys ready and raring to cause trouble. You got large egg, rotten egg, scrambled egg, century egg, deviled egg, Easter eggs, egg Benedict. Woo! With such a large collective of villains, even Sonic needs a break every once in a while. So he goes over and steals ideas for recreational activities from his rich neighbor Mario, and then does them worse, like hosting parties and driving cars.
That's so unnatural. Sonic shouldn't drive a car.
You know what? You're right. Sonic isn't old enough to drive. None of his friends are. Oh boy, Amy is 12. Uh-oh. The only one who is old enough to drive a car is Gamer Sonic, an experimental Sonic who scientists designed to look like a gaming PC. He resonates with the hair dye crystals because they, like him, possess the power of rainbow.
No, I didn't do the voice. I wish I had.
Gamer Sonic is pretty popular, which is impressive considering the fact that his first appearance was in a relatively unknown side game that came pre-packaged with a pet simulator. But now he's popular enough to get his own spin-off games, like everyone's favorite, Shadow Shoot. There are other Sonics too, like Classic Sonic. Back in the classic times, Sonic used to be 2D and round, but then he got a third D, which stands for DeLong Legs. How'd he grow so much? Well, I guess he must have touched a Thunderstone. Haha, that's a funny mouse joke. Sonic goes through lots of phases, including Sword, Werewolf, POW, and Bandana, which the fans have decided is the most egregious of these somehow. Sonic fans are famous for making thousands of original characters and better games than Sega does. Sonic spent the better part of the last decade face-planting down a spiral staircase into mediocrity, making games so bad they literally retconned themselves out of existence. It wasn't long before making fun of Sonic became status quo, so commonplace that nearly everybody was doing it. Sonic saw all this from his hospital bed and said, "Oh, so people like making fun of Sonic, huh? I could do that. I could be cool." Because if anyone knows cool, that's Sonic Hedgehog. And so Sonic returned from the underground, shedding his 90s energy like a caterpillar, and emerging as a beautiful, self-deprecating 2010s butterfly. "Come one, come all," he shouted from his carnival stall, "and take a pot shot at the blue mouse. Only 2 pence a pop. Get it while supplies last, which is forever. Come, humanize us through humor and revitalize our failing brand." And somehow, this actually worked. So Sonic is back, and he's rolling around at the speed of sound faster than ever before, until something stupid inevitably trips him up again.
People are comparing you to me? You're not even good enough to be my thing. Jesus Christ.
Hey, thank you for watching. I know this is the part that normally has commercials, but don't.
Hey, it's Penny Parker.
Oh, freak, it's Penny Parker. Knew it sounded too good to be true. Okay, so no more videos. It's time for me to eat food. It's time for me to enjoy the rest of my evening with food. Dark Nexus just came. Cool. Nah, it's time. I'm feeling tired and I'm feeling ready to eat. But we need to raid someone, of course. I think you have one more video on the list. No, that was the video that we just watched, right? Yeah, that was the video we just watched. Also, Dark Nexus, thank you for following. Do we get to see you eat food? She says. She says. She says. You and I both know I'll post it on Twitter later. It's 7 seconds. Galen, can you grab the... I can't even grab the free... Okay. Okay, if it's 7 seconds, I'll do it. I'll just do it. Post it in chat one more time. Post in chat one more time. Okay, cool.
We'll now begin the push-up section. Ready? Begin. Down.
Bruh. That's such a... Whoa. Whoa.
That a bra moment.
That's not... I don't know what... Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay. Cool. Dark Nexus, I know you just got here and just followed. Super appreciate it. I'm gonna stop streaming though, so be sure to join me on Discord. That's where I notify people when I stream. That's probably the best way to get notified of everything. I stream Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays currently around this time. Probably usually a little bit earlier, but usually around this time. And yeah, who added Kimball Donald as the best how did you even do that? How'd you even do that? Anyway, I'll put it in chat. Here's the link to the Discord server. Anyway, it's been really fun, guys. It was a good chill stream. I really enjoyed it. Your bot knows, that's all. But stick around for the raid. We like raiding people around here because we like seeing people. I bet Vinny's streaming. Is Vinny streaming?
I don't think so.
No, Vinny, why do you not stream? He doesn't need me to raid. Vinny doesn't need me to raid him. He's a perfect person. Perfect butterfly who doesn't need a raid. I'm a strong, independent streamer who don't need no raid. Alright. I'm gonna leave now. Good seeing you all. Join the Discord, and